Ladies and gentlemen, we're at the ECU press conference where the Pirates just defeated UCF by a score of 1-0 in 10 innings to win the 2017 national title. The floor is open for questions.
Guys, first of all, congratulations on a second national championship. It's been a long road to get here, 4 straight World Series appearances. Some have been heartbreaks. What does it mean to finally walk away with your second title?
Well, just for me, man, it means everything to work really hard with these guys for so long to get them back to this point, and for them to, usually we jump out early, and we didn't jump out early tonight, and we just kept fighting and holding them to nothing, and it means the world to us, man. It means the world to me to be able to celebrate this with all the guys. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Tanner, congratulations. Outstanding game tonight. A World Series MVP. You're a fifth-year senior. Tell us what's going through your mind right now. How are you feeling? What kind of emotions are you going through at this point?
It's a roller coaster for sure. I can't put it into words. Being here with this group of guys, we've been together, some of us for 5 years. They worked their tails off to get here. Like you said earlier, we've been to 4 straight, had some heartbreaks, but it's just we're on top of the world right now, especially after last year, that tough loss. But, like I said, just to be here with these guys and to experience it with them and, just be able to share this with them is huge, and I'm really thankful for them. The only thing that would make it sweeter if we had some of our teammates from last year, or all of them, Pratt, Troutman, Thrasher, Nicky Sledge, Walt Sherwood. If we could have all these guys here to celebrate with us, that would mean a whole lot more. But, we're on top of the world right now.
Nick, nobody was hitting the ball tonight. There were very, very few hits. You somehow managed to find a way to put the bat on the ball in the 10th. Tell us about it. Tell us how you felt coming up to the plate and what pitch you hit, and walk us through it.
My approach for the 10th inning, my first at bat, I just knew I was going to take the first pitch, and because I swung at the 2 previous pitches before, got out, so I just decided to swing at the second pitch this time, and it worked out for me. I didn't hit it up the middle, but I hit it. I pulled the ball. I got a good hit, and we won the game. I guess I give credit to my dad throwing me in the cage all those years, and our captain, Miles Heyman, Keaton Dirks, our coach who works his ass off. Works out for us every day, telling us to get in next level. Tanner, all the leaders on our team. I mean, it's really amazing thing what happened tonight, and I'm proud of everybody.
This is for Coach Ben Fox. Ben, you guys are involved in a back-and-forth pitcher's duel, and it goes to extras. What all went into the decision to send Tanner back out there for the 10th, and was it even a decision?
Oh, yeah, we started talking, I think, in the 8th. Probably the 7th. When he was around 100 pitches, we started talking about it. And, we kept talking about it, and he kept saying he wanted to keep going, and I wanted him to keep going. But, I knew we had Hatteras ready, and Hatteras was ready to go for another 9 innings if we needed to. So I was going to try to get the most out of Tanner. We decided in the 8th inning if he got one on, we were going to go get him. But from that point on, he decided he wasn't going to let anybody else on.
Coach, Nick obviously had the big hit, came through there, but we would be remiss not to talk about Scholar's hustle play, turning that single up the middle into 2 bases. Can you talk a little bit about that?
That's actually the second time Scholar's won a baseball game for us with his base running. Last year in the regional, he took a down ball read and got to second base, and on a base hit, he scored, and we won the game last year. And this year, he's a guy that most people kind of sleep on the base pass, and he's one of our best base runners. And he saw that guy kind of was lollygagging to the ball, and he decided he was going to take 2, and it was what won us the national championship.
This question's for Coach Lively. Coach, your team scores on a walk-off fashion, close play at the plate. The team erupts, no doubt about it. You don't mob the base runner at home. You don't mob the batter at second. You mob the bullpen. Can you explain to us What went on there?
I was just so excited. I didn't know what to do, where to go. I almost had a heart attack 3 or 4 times in that game, and I didn't know where to go. I went to where everyone was going.
Absolutely.
Any idea why the team went to the bullpen to mob them?
Because Venditti was running towards the bullpen because he knew we were going to tackle him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Which we did.
Coach, I heard you say a little bit about this earlier. I'd like to repeat it for posterity. Tell us how much you love this team.
I can't put it into words how much I love these guys, man. You know, they're my brothers. You know, they were my brothers before they were my players, and they work so hard for me, and they mean everything to me. You know, I've made friendships, you know, with my family members now that will last a lifetime, and these guys mean more to me than I could ever put into words. I love them more than anything.
Tanner, this question's for you. Kenny Donaldson on the other side for Central Florida was only bested by your incredible 10-inning performance. Can you talk about whether you fed off of Donaldson's performance and whether you even focused on the fact that this was a 0-0 ball game? Did that give you any fuel to keep going?
I mean, when I step on the field, I'm always trying to be the best. Hats off to him, though. He threw one heck of a game. Hats off to the whole UCF team. I mean, they played a phenomenal game. If I'm going to be honest, we weren't expecting that close of a game. You know, they came in, they battled. Donaldson threw a phenomenal game. You know, I can't say that, you know, I was feeding off of him. I was just trying to stay, you know, with my approach, you know, fill up the zone, throw strikes, struggle getting ahead early, dialed it in later. But I mean, hats off to him. Hats off. He threw a phenomenal game. Well, I can't say anything else. You know, phenomenal job for them, and they'll definitely be back before it's over with.
Coach Ben Fox, this question's for you, and these are the kind of questions you have to field when you're a head coach. It's going to be a little bit of a tough one. As you know, the final pitch of one season signals the beginning of the next season. You guys still celebrate here, but what does East Carolina look like coming into next year and possibly a chance to go back-to-back? What do the 2018 Pirates look like?
Well, I'm definitely going to enjoy this one for a while, but we look to retool. You know, we got some guys from the bullpen coming back that can be starters for us. We got some position players that'll be back too as well, and we also had some guys that were redshirted this year that'll be on the team next year that'll really help us. And we also have guys that necessarily couldn't be on the team this year but are looking forward to being on the team next year. You know, repeat maybe. I hope so. But we're going to get back to work in August and see where it takes us for sure.
Any further questions? Thank you, gentlemen. Congratulations.
Thank you.